Hi, welcome to Studio Y. My name is Michelle. Miss you all. Welcome. Join me today in a yoga sculpt class. We'll start in an easy sitting position. Start a little yoga before we begin with the weights. So sign nice easy sitting position, grounding ourselves to the earth. Placing your hands upon your knees, down or up. And just take a moment to welcome in some stillness to your day. Just being mindful of our breath as it flows in and it flows out. In through the nose, and a nice breath out through the mouth. Steady, slow breath in. Open the mouth and just let it all go. We have arrived. Take this moment to welcome some stillness in our life. Nice, still, quiet body. Nice, still, quiet mind. Be mindful of the breath or your practice. And with that, let's bring our hands to prayer at heart center, pressing the palms together, thumb to our heart. And gently bring the head down, gaze upon the fingers. We'll stretch to our neck. As we inhale, flicker the eyes open. Inhale, arms up to the sky, sweeping up. And open the arms down, fingertips lightly touching the earth, grounding ourselves. Grounding deep, rooting down deep into the earth. Feel the stretch across the chest as you draw those shoulders back. And just to find a moment here to root as we deep down into the earth. When we ground ourselves deeply, we have the opportunity to turn inward so we can expand outward. Take a deep inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sweep the arms up. Placing fingertips gently behind our head. Elbows back. Inhale. Exhale, round forward. You find a nice stretch to the spine. Drawing those elbows in. And exhale, open up. Stretch. Again, sinking down deep. Let's inhale, rise. Take a deep breath. And exhale, turning towards your right. Feel the stretch in our spine. Releasing hands gently down to the earth. Feel the stretch, twist right at the waist. And then gently bring in that left hand upon the knee as the right arm just up and over. Reach over that opposite knee. A little side stretch. Rise up. Place that hand across the opposite knee, crossing the elbows. As we inhale, reach. Exhale, stretch. Feel that nice stretch in the back and the upper shoulders. Dropping the chin to our chest. Leaving any tension in the neck. Inhale, rise up. Open those arms up to a cactus arm stretch. In, reach. The hands back down to the earth. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Fingertips lightly behind the head. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, round. Inhale, stretch. Maneuver that spine. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, rise up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Twisting from the navel. Gently release those hands down to the mat. Feel the shoulders stretching away from the ears. Deep stretch. Breathing here. And then placing that right hand upon the knee as the left hand just up and over, a little side bend to that knee. Feel that deep stretch in the side body. Inhale, rise up. Crossing the hands at the elbows, reach for that opposite knee. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, round. Deep stretch again in the shoulder blades, the upper back. Breathe into that space. Now inhale, rise up. Finding that cactus arm stretch one more time. Reaching those elbows back, stretch it out. And bringing hands back to heart center. Placing the hands onto the mat. We're going to set up for cat and cow. So shoulders directly over our wrists, hips directly over those knees. Maybe flex those toes and push it into the mat. As we inhale, draw the heart up, tailbone up. Flatten the tops of the feet. Exhale, round the back up. Pressing those hands, tailbone down. Again, flex those toes, push them into the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let it go. Round, arch that back, stretch that spine. And one more time. Inhale, heart reaches up, tailbone reaches up. Exhale. Let's release to neutral spine. We'll curl those toes one more time. Pressing those hands into the mat. Lift the knees up just a few inches to really activate the core. Tighten that core, belly to spine. And then let the hips drop up to the sky as those thighs reach the back wall. Settle in that first down dog. Maybe you pedal it out, bend one knee, then the opposite. Maybe pause one side, feel that nice deep stretch into the calf, up to the hamstring. And maybe switch and pause. Then up onto the balls of the feet. And let those heels sink down. Nice deep stretch, down dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Feel that stretch into the back, through the legs. One more deep breath. Then walk those hands, handprints back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees a lot. Grab an opposite bicep. Let those shoulders away from the ears as we settle in our ragdoll. Let the back stretch, let it flow. Maybe gentle sway side to side if that feels good. And then right to the center. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release those hands back to the mat. And handprint walk right on back to your down dog. Take another breath. Exhale. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky. One-legged down dog. Foot is flexed. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. And hover for a moment. High plank. Encouraging that core to work. Let's kick it back up one more time. Flex that foot. Inhale, bring it in. We'll gently place that knee onto the mat as we lift that left leg straight back with the foot flexed. Find this final extension to our leg and our back as we gently raise up the right arm. Feel the length, the strength of our back working to hold us here. Maybe you want to add a little core. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee slowly, round it in. Then slowly open right back up. One more breath. And then lower them both down to the mat gently. We're going to press those toes into the mat and lift those knees, encourage the core. And then draw those hips up, thighs back, down dog. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Inhale the left leg up to the sky for that one-legged down dog. The foot is flexed, strong, hips square, shoulders square. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, draw that knee into your chest. Encourage the core to be strong. Hold it here. And then slowly bring it right back up. And one more time, deep breath in. Exhale, draw it in. And gently place that knee onto the mat as the right leg will kick up. Feel that spinal extension, the foot is flexed, hips is square. So maybe you stay here, or maybe try to find that balance and gently lift up the left arm. True spinal extension here. Great back strengthening move. Strengthening our back. Maybe add that little core. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, rounded. Open on up. And one more time, bring it in. Stretch it out. Hold it here for another breath. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, lower it all down. Let's separate those knees wide. Big toes touch, tops of feet on the mat. And we'll settle into a child's pose. Stretch for our hips, forehead on the mat, palms on the mat. Maybe just shake those hips a little to really sink those hips down towards your heels. And just take a moment here. Breathe in. And breath out. And slowly walk those hands forward for our active child's pose. Elbows off the earth, off the mat. Rise on up. Curl those toes right on back to down dog. We're going to bend those knees, look forward, and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweep those arms up. And hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up again. And let's swan dive down. Feel it open. Roll with the chest forward. Flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place those hands onto the mat. Step back to high plank. Stay here for high plank for a moment. Shoulders over wrist. Core engaged. Thighs engaged. Take one more breath here in this plank. And then draw those hips up to the sky. Right back to down dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Let's bend the knee and open up that hip. The knee reach for the sky as that heel reaches towards the glute. Keeping the shoulders square, your hips square. One more breath. Exhale, round that knee in. Come back to a plank position. Knee to chest. And place that foot onto the mat. Flatten your back foot. Heels in line with the back heel. Rising up to warrior one. Take a moment here. Maybe open those arms up to cactus arms. Draw those hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest, open the shoulders. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, roll forward, humble warrior. Take another breath in this pose. Now those knuckles draw back as your heart goes up to the sky. Release those hands up. Back to warrior one. Hands to heart center. Step forward. Hands to heart. Take a moment. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Let's swan dive down, flat back, leading with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Step it back again to high plank. Staying strong in our high plank. Hold it here. Breathe. Maybe lift the right toe and just reach for that wall. Little tripod plank. Lower it back down. How about left toe? Reach for the back wall. Courage that core. Lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Finish the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, flex the foot, and open up that hip. Keeping those shoulders square. Leaving tension in the neck. And just breathe here. Reaching, stretching, opening up. One more breath. Draw that knee into our chest. Inhale. Exhale. Hover high plank. Just for a moment. Then place that foot between the hands. Flatten up that foot. Front heel in line with back heel. Rise on up. Warrior one. Open up those arms. Reach those arms back. Feel stretching your chest. Back leg is strong. Cactus arms. Oh, reaching those arms back and grabbing your hands, your shirt. Open up that chest. Open those shoulders. Inhale, maybe back. Exhale, hover. Take a few breaths here. Let those shoulders open. Reach those knuckles to the sky. One more breath. Let those knuckles draw back as your heart lifts up. Open those arms up again for warrior one, just for breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center as you step forward. Take a breath. Big toes touch, heels slightly open. Arms up to the sky. And settle into a chair pose. Breathe. You're able to see your toes. If you glance down, glutes are going back. One more breath. Cross those arms. Sink a little deeper and rise on up. Hands to heart center. Take a breath in and a breath out. So we've warmed up with our yoga session. Let's grab some light weights. I would suggest 2, 3, not more than 5-pound weights. We're doing a lot of repetitions and we don't want to overstrain. So standing in our mountain pose, holding your light weights. We're first going to start with some shoulder work. We'll hit every body part. So bring those hands up for shoulder press. So we'll do 8 reps. Rise and lower and breathe. 3, 6. Don't let go of those elbows. Now slowly come down and hold it right here just for a moment. I'm going to drop those weights gently towards your shoulders. Separate those feet to find a squat. So as we squat, we push those glutes back as if sitting in a chair. That's 1. And sink. 2. 3. Squeeze everything. Breathe. 2 more. And rise. Right, some bicep curls. We'll start with a hammer curl. So our palms are facing our thighs as we bend the elbows and squeeze those biceps. And release. And under the light weights. 3, 4. Taking our time. Feeling that muscle work. 6, 7. 1 more. Squeeze that bicep and lower it down slow. The next move will be our stiff-legged. So I'll stand sideways so you can see. Weights are on our thighs, feet at hip distance. We take a deep breath. Inhale, lower down. Knees slightly bent. We stop those weights at our shins, no lower. And then as we exhale, roll those weights up. We come to a nice standing position. We're hinging from the back. So inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Taking our time, inhale, lower. And rise. This is 4. Rise. A nice stretch in those hamstrings. 2 more. Right to the shins. And last one. We're going to hold it down. Hold it here and feel that stretch. Gently place the weights onto your mat. Inhale, flat spine. Feel that deep stretch right into the hamstrings. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Hands to our hips. And inhale, rise up slow to a standing position. Let's bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Let's bring that right arm down as we take a nice deep side stretch. Shoulder in line with our hip. And slowly come up, placing that hand upon the head. And a gentle neck stretch, drawing that ear towards that shoulder. A nice neck stretch, just for breath. Then inhale, let go of the head. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. So get the stretch on the other side. Inhale, arms up. We'll drop that left arm down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side bend. Breathe. Nice deep stretch, shoulder in line with that hip. And gently touch the head as we slowly rise up. And then drawing that ear towards that shoulder. Nice neck stretch. Breathe. And one more breath here. Release the head, standing in mountain pose. Taking a moment to take a breath in. Exhale. Hands to heart center. So we'll do one more set for this round. So grabbing our weights again. We're going for a shoulder work. So this time, palms be facing your chest. We're going to roll them up to get a nice round to the shoulder. So inhale, rise it up. And sink it back down, turn those palms. Exhale. Inhale, lower. And press. And slowly lower. And let's just force that nice roundness to our shoulder with this turning of the weights. It's 4. It's 5. 3 more. Taking our time. Light weights. Imagine they're heavy as can be. Or maybe no weights. 1 more. So we're going to lift, hold it here, and lower down slow. Let's bring it to a forearm press. Draw those weights together. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Just hold it. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Maybe gently pulse up for 4. 3, 2, 1. Open on up. We'll place those weights gently on top of our shoulders to set up for our squat. So feet are hip distance, toes slightly turned out. We're gonna lower down as if you're sitting in a chair, push those glutes back. And then as we exhale, rise up, push through the floor. Sink. Exhale, rise, breathe. Exhale, rise. Squeeze those quads, try not to lock the knees. Squeeze, press, 3 more. Taking our time. Last one, let's hold it down for a moment. Hold here. Squeeze everything. 3, 2, 1. Come on up, so use those quads. Now we'll set up for our biceps. So stand together closer. Palms are facing out this time. So we're going to squeeze that bicep and lower slow. And squeeze those elbows in line with your ribs. Keep it steady. Using just those arms, just that bicep. Squeeze for 5. 3 more. Final one, let's hold to the top and squeeze that bicep. Lower it down slow. Hold it here for a moment. Open on up. And gently pulse out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights right on back. And place those hands down. So go back to our last set of stiff leggeds. Maybe you want to try one-legged. So holding one weight at your hip. Let's start with the right leg first. Balancing. Maybe the toe gently touches the mat as we lower down one leg. Just to the shin and rise. Or you can go with the 2. 2. 3. 4. Little balance work here too. Nice and slow. Last one. We're going to lower it down. Maybe place the weights onto the mat right now. And find a warrior 3 legs. Step back, legs lifted, parallel to the mat. The foot is flexed, toes pointed down. Feel a nice stretch in that back leg. Warrior 3. Stay here with the weights. A little balance, or maybe challenge hands to heart center. Balance here. And then slowly lift up using the strength of that standing leg. Bending the left knee. It's fine, just standing staff. Arms to the sky. Left foot flexed. Reaching out. 3. Hold it. Squeezed. And hands to heart center. Gently rock on the toes, back on the heels, find a little stretch. And you can do, again, with one leg or 2 legs. So setting up the weight in our left hand. Finding the balance in our left leg. Maybe gentle toe touch. Inhale. Lower down slow. Exhale, rest. So working the back of our legs, strengthening the lower back. Again, breathing. Exhale. Maybe arm reaches out for a little balance. Let's just do 3 more. Last 2. And the last one, we're going to pause down at the bottom. Hold it here. Maybe grab both those weights as little kickstands or hands to the mat. Find warrior 3. Right leg is parallel to the mat, foot is flexed, feel strength in that standing leg. Stay here, or maybe challenge hands to heart center. As you slowly rise on up, knee up, parallel to the floor. Maybe find standing staff, kicking that leg out. Arms to the sky, feel that quad working for 3. Breathe. And hands to heart center as we lower. We're going to rock the toes and down on the heels. So we're going to our next set. Grabbing our weights. Take a moment, stand here in a mountain pose. And close your eyes, lift the toes. Ground ourselves. Take a little rest. Breath in, breath out. So our next set, we're going to do shoulders again, just a different variation. So a side raise. So lifting the arms up for a side shoulder raise and lower. Elbows slightly bent. And 3. Slowly lower. 4. 5. Two more. Straight ahead. Hold it here. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower it down. So now we're going to go into our 1-arm row. So we're going to stand with our right leg back. We're going to do both weights, but one weight in your right hand. Squeeze that elbow back. So our chest is flat, back is flat. Do not move the upper body. We'll lower the arm down. Feel the stretch in your back, and then stretch it all the way in, squeeze it. Lower, stretch, and squeeze. So upper body stays still, let the back do the work. And 4, elbow back. 5, 6, 2 more. Squeeze that back. Stretch it out. And 1 more. Squeeze. And lower down. Bring it all the way up. And we'll switch sides. So we're going to have that opposite elbow back. 1 weight or 2 in that hand. Squeeze the elbow back. We'll lower down. Feel that stretch in the left. And then we hold, draw it up, that squeeze on it. Lower stretch, upper body stays still. Again, 3. Feel the back muscle work. Turn that muscle on. 4, 5. 3 more. 3, 2. And last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower down slow. Feel that stretch in that lat. Pull it back up and stand up tall. So we're going to some lunge work next. So you can see me this way. Right foot forward, left foot back, crescent lunge. Separate those stance so you have balance. We can bring the weights up to our shoulder or down here, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're going to bring the back knee down. So the knees are aligned with the hip. Feel that quad work and rise up. Do not let the knee. It's 2 and 3. Breathe. 5. 3 more. Last one. Hold it down here. Bring those weights back to the floor. Hands to heart center. Sink. Hold it here for a moment. Then straighten that back leg. As you bring your heart forward, a little airplane. Airplane arms. Feel that work in that quad. Hold it here for 3. Breathe. 1. Back to our crescent lunge, hold it here, and then hands to heart center. Take a breath. We'll do lunging with the other leg. So grabbing our weights, opposite leg lunge forward. Get that stance separated. Again, weights on your shoulders or down by your side. Ready to sink. Deep breath in, exhale rise, and push to the floor. 2. Get that quad work. 3 more. Feel that balance. And then lower and hold it here. Maybe bring those weights down to the floor as your hands to prayer. Sink that back knee down deeper. Hold it here. Straighten that leg. Bring arms back for a little airplane. Hold it. Knee over ankle. Feel that quad and glute working. 1 more breath. Hands back up. Crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in. Step forward. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So our next move will be push-ups. So we can do variations with our knees onto the floor. Shoulders are directly over our wrist. Maybe knees are on the floor. Maybe ankles crossed. Or maybe you're wanting a full out push-up. We're just doing for 8. So take a deep breath. Lower. And rise. And 2. And 3. Again, may modify. 4. 5. 6. 1 more. Let's hold the last one down just briefly. And slowly rise out. Let's bring our legs, knees onto the floor. Separate those knees wide. Settle into child's pose. Take a moment. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Maybe turn the palms to face up to feel a little stretch from your shoulders as you draw the shoulders back. Just a breath. And then gently place them back. And then slowly rise up. Bring those knees together. Roll it backwards. Arms up to the sky. And hands to heart center. Gently go back to the feet. And we'll rise back on up. So we have to do that second one more time. So we're going to grab our weights. Back to side shoulder lats. So feet separated. Nice little mountain pose. Bend to the elbows. And ready. Shoulder fly. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4. Looking straight ahead, try not to move your head. Don't look around. Last 3. Let's hold this last one up, just to feel the work of the shoulders as we slowly, slowly lower down. So our next back move is going to be a double arm row. Do a nice wide version. So I'll stand this way so you can see we're bending at the waist. We're going to bring those arms out. We're going to squeeze it back, elbows back, and then let them out a little bit forward. It's 2, and draw back. 3, and 4, and 5. Squeeze. Use that back. 6, 7. One more. Squeeze. Hold it here. Lower down slow. Feel that stretch for a moment. Placing those weights onto your thighs and roll up slow. We're doing another set of lunges. So maybe the right foot's forward, left foot back. Again, weights can rest here or drop down as we lunge for 8 and 7 and 6. Squeeze. 3, 2 more. Last one, hold that lunge. Maybe this time weights together right over our thigh. Hold it here. Gently pulse. 8, 7, 6. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Let's find a little twisting crescent lunge. Just for a breath or 2. Back leg is straight. Spiral and twisting from the waist. And then gaze down at the foot. Slowly step the left foot in line with the right to find twisting chair. Hold here for a moment, twisting that chair, breathe. Exhale, release those weights to the shins and roll up slow. Shake off those legs. Let's get the lunge on the other side. So left foot's forward, right foot is back. Weights to our shoulders, setting it up. Nice core engaged. And then slowly lower down. Exhale, rise. And lower. And rise. 3 more. Hold here. Last one. Hold it here. Maybe hold those weights gently over our thigh. Maybe just stay right here. Maybe a gentle pulse. Gently. Doing that glute work. And then hold it here. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting towards the left. Bring that elbow on the thigh. Twisting crescent lunge. Head is reaching forward. Twisting from the waist. One more breath like this. Gently gaze at the floor. Step the right foot gently next to the left, the twisting chair. Just a couple breaths here. Gently look at the floor, waist to our shins, and roll up slow. Mountain pose. We have our last set of push-ups. So gently bend the knees, place those weights onto the floor, hands into the mat, step back, high plank. So your choice, knees modified push-ups or full push-ups. Do what feels good. Ready? Lower and rise and lower. Rise. Again, modify when needed. 3 more. Last one, pause for a moment down. Feel that chest work. And then slowly rise up. We're going to cross those ankles, separate those knees wide. Big toes to the mat, settle in child's pose. Take a rest here. Maybe draw those arms back to feel a little relaxed to the shoulders. As your hands reach towards your heels. And just let those shoulders melt. Take a couple breaths. Then slowly walk those hands forward. As we rise up, bring those knees together. We're going to curl those toes and press them into the mat. Gently walk our hands backwards and sit on our heels. So give our feet a little exercise. The webbing of the toes. Feet are so neglected. Just take a moment to stretch out the arches, stretch out the webbing of the feet. We'll add a little quad stretch here. We're going to inhale, rise on up. Exhale, hands forward and sink back. Shoulders and hips are in line. Feel the stretch in our quads. Just hold it for a moment. So we're in a camel pose. One more breath. Circle the arms up and sink back down. We'll just do that one more time. Rise the arms up. Maybe stretch those hands up. Release the hands forward. Sink back. So that modified camel pose. Hips are reaching forward. Feel the stretch in your quads. 3, 2, 1. Rise on up. And hands to heart center. Gently come to our tabletop and just gently tap those toes. Bring some circulation back into those feet. And we have another set to do next. So let's gently roll back. Rise up slow, one vertebra at a time. And find your mountain pose. Take a moment. Take a breath. So next we're going to be working our triceps. So we're going to grab our weights. So do tricep kick back. Actually, we'll do extension first, sorry. Reaching the right arm up. Stretch. And breathe. And 3. So you can even brace that arm if you need to, if it's not steady. 4, 5. Keep the elbow pointed up. 2 more. Taking your time. Last one. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower on down. So we'll do the other arm for tricep extension. Elbows reaching up to the sky, weight behind your head. Maybe you brace that hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. And stretch and lower slow. Bring those weights to our chest, palms facing forward. We'll do front squats. So feet are just hip distance. First we did them wide, now we'll do close stance front squats to really encourage the quads. Inhale, lower. So like a chair pose, exhale, rise. Again, lower and rise. Keeping your back, chest up. 3 and 4. Maybe keep the gaze up a little bit. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, squeeze those legs. Last one, hold it for a moment. Hold it here and come up slow. Nice and slow and squeeze everything. So next move, we'll do some rear shoulder work. So I'll stand this way. 5. So bending those elbows, we're gonna lift those arms up, working that rear delt. And that's 2. Again, looking down at the floor. Keep the gaze down. Do not move your head around. 5, 3 more. First 5, 2. Last one. Slowly, slowly, lower on down. Weights to our thighs, stand up tall. Smooth squats, stepping wide. Holding our weights down. Ready, we're going to squat on down. Knees follow the toes and rise. Do not lock the knees. 2. Squeeze those thighs as you rise. Squeeze the glutes. Last 3. 2. Hold it down for a moment. Just hold here. Hold it. Squeeze everything. And slowly rise on up. Nice and slow. Try not to let the knees squeeze. And rise on up. Walk those feet together. Next move, tricep kickback. So we're going to bend gently at the waist. Maybe the right foot's back, or move the right arm. Kick it back. And bring it in. So tighten that tricep each time you kick back. It's 3. And 4. Last 3. 1 more. And we're just going to add a little more because I missed you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm going to push that arm up. And just need 4 tricep extensions. So 4. Tricep. 3. Squeeze. 2. 1 more. Lower that hand down as you lean forward again for 4 more kickbacks. For 4. Final 1. 3. 2. Hold that last tricep. Hold it here. Maybe turn the palms up for a moment. Feel the different variations of the tricep as you pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm faces your body and roll up slow. Shake it off, we'll go to the other side. So kick back, opposite arm. Ready? Kick back for 8. Squeeze that tricep. Upper body stay still. 3. All tricep. Squeeze. Arms stay steady. 1 more. And we're going to add on. So slowly rise up. Punch that weight up to the sky. Ready for tricep extension for 4. Just 4. Nice and slow control. 3, 2, 1 more. And let's slowly bring that weight back to our shoulder as we lean forward for that final 4. Kick back for 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it here. Maybe turn the palm up and pulse up for 4, 2. Hold it. Slowly lower on down. So go right back to that rear shoulder work. Shake up those thighs. Feet hip distance. Hinging from the hips. Bend those elbows. If you're having a big barrel, reverse fly for 8. Rear delt. 7. Look straight at the floor. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up for a moment. Slowly lower down. Bring those weights to our thighs and stand up. Let's bring those elbows. Bend those elbows. Last little bit for the back shoulder. Palms are facing each other. Slowly draw those arms up. Keep those elbows glued to your sides. And in. Let's just do 5 more. 5. Just a little add for that delt. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And 1. Bring it all in. A set of front squats. So let's bring those weights to our heart, up here, our chest. Feet are hip distance and squat. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those glutes and thighs. Looking up, chest is up. 2 more. 1 more. Let's hold it here. Let's bring those weights here to our heart center. Hold it here. Gently pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it and rise on up. Last bit of legs here for this set. Sumo squats. Step and wide. Weights down between our legs. Nice wide stance. Make sure when you squat, those knees are following over to the toes. And rise. Feel nice stretch into the glutes, into the thighs. Imagine a giant ball squeeze into the thighs. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to lock those knees. Let's hold it down. Maybe gently put those weights down. Hold it here. Breathe. We're going to pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way up. Don't lock those knees. And let's sink to our goddess pose here. Hold it here. Breathe. Place those hands on our thighs. Maybe drawing that right elbow down to the right thigh. So shoulder stretch. Rising up. How about opposite elbow to the opposite thigh? Rise on up. One more time here. Hold here. Breathe. Rise on up. 5-point star. Bring our toes in. Heels out. Step sideways. Inhale. Exhale. Float down. Feel a stretch. And then maybe hands to the mat. Let the head go. Nice forward fold. Breathing in. Breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's bring one hand to our hip, other hand to the hip. Knees are slightly bent, strong back. We're going to rise on up slow. We're going to toe heel the feet in. Take a deep breath in. And hands to heart center. We have one more set. And this one will be on the floor. So taking your weights, a little bit of chest press, chest flies, and some glute work. So lying on the floor, knees bent, feet on the floor, elbows in line with shoulders, maybe the rest of them on the floor, grabbing your weights or no weights. For chest press, up, don't unlock the elbows and lower down slow. Graze on the floor, just hovering. And this 2. And low and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5. 3 more. Feel that chest. Squeeze the chest. And 2. 1 more. Squeeze at the top. Hold here for a moment. Come down slow. Hold it here. Come right back up. Turn those palms to face each other. Elbows are bent for barrel flies. We're going to lower. Elbows stay bent. You'll stretch in your chest and right. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And lower. And 4. And squeeze. Get to the top. 2 more. Last one. Let's hold to the bottom for a moment. Feel the stretch in the chest and come up slow. Squeeze the chest. Hug, hug, hug. Place those hands, weights onto our top thighs, setting up for some bridge. Work those glutes, so weighted bridge. Rise up and lower. Maybe touch down or just hover. 2, 3, 4. And squeeze those glutes. Draw those hips out. 1 more. Hold it to the top. Hold it to the top. Bring those weights down by your side. Place those hands onto the mat. Keeping those hips in line with the shoulders. Draw those knees in. Draw those knees out. And in. Keep those hips lifted. Feel the glutes. For 3, 4, 5. Last 3. Hold it here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything down there. And then lower slow. 1 vertebrae at a time. Let the soles of the feet touch as the knees foot are open. Take a rest here. Place our hands between our thighs and gently pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. And slowly lower down. Bring those knees into our chest, 1 at a time. Maybe gently rock side to side. And we'll do 1 more set. So grabbing your weights for a final set of chest press. So maybe if you want the core to work, you can cross the ankles and leave the knees up if that works for you. Or keep them round. Ready for 8 presses. For 8. Breathe. 6. 5. Encourage the chest to flex. 4. 3. Squeeze. 2. Stretch. Lower slow. Pause here for a moment, feel the stretch, and rise up slow. Right into our barrel flies. So turn those palms to face each other, bend those elbows, lower slow. Keep those elbows bent, feel the stretch in the chest, and then squeeze. And 2, and 3, 4, 5. 2 more. And hold it down for a moment, feel that stretch, and come up slow. Slow, slow, slow. And tighten that chest, squeeze that chest. Placing those weights again down to our thighs, that weighted bridge. Take a breath, stretch up, and lower, and lower, and 3, and 4, and 5. Squeeze those glutes. 6, 7. Hold at the top. Gently bring those weights to the floor. Maybe palms on the floor, or maybe roll those shoulders onto your back and try to grab those hands. Feel a little shoulder stretch. Hold in this bridge. Keep those hips lifted as the knees draw in, knees draw out. Keep those glutes. Squeeze. And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. And bring it in. Place those palms onto the floor and slowly lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Lower back is on the mat, soles of the feet touch as the knees foot open. Maybe rest your hands. Find a nice little stretch to the wrist. Breathe. Good. Place those palms down, reaching between your thighs, lifting the heart up, reach, hold, and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Slowly lower down. Bring those knees into our chest. We're doing a little bit of bicycle. So hands behind our head, and slowly reach the right leg, reach the right elbow to left knee, and switch. Little bites, nice and slow. Do that core work. Let's hold one side, kicking that leg out. Reach those hands alongside each side of the thigh, and just hold it here. Hang here, breathe. Feel the core engage, maybe a little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. And lower, slow, bring both knees into our chest. We'll finish off the last side. So bicycle, let's stretch the left leg out, left elbow to right knee. And switch, nice and slow, control. Flex those feet. Imagine pushing a heavy wall away from you. And twist, and twist, and hold the side. Hold it here. Maybe kick that leg up. Face the thigh, reach the outside, hold it here, you're hitting it. Is that core work? Maybe a little pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. And lower slow. Bring those knees into your chest. Rock and roll that lower back. We are done. Let's do some final stretches. Move those weights to the side. Just rock and roll that lower back. We'll draw our right knee into our chest as the left heel touches the mat and slowly lower down. Hugging that right knee to our chest for a moment. Hugging that right knee to left shoulder for a moment. And bring that shin parallel to the floor. Right arm, cactus arm. Inhale. Exhale, twist across the body. Find that nice little twist. Let's stretch it all out. We are done. Take a moment here. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. And as we slowly unravel, we'll come to figure 4 hip stretch. So keeping that right ankle above the left knee as you draw that left knee to your chest. Keeping both feet flexed. Find that hip opener. Just breathe here for a moment. You close your eyes, settle in. Let it all go. This is your hour for you. Hopefully brought a little peace to your mind, a little stillness to your body. Maybe not stillness, you're moving quite, but a little calmness. And slowly lower down. Bring both knees into our chest, rock and roll again. We'll draw the left knee in as the right heel sits on the mat and slowly lowers down. Stretching that right leg, foot is flexed. Draw that left knee into our chest. Maybe draw that left knee to the right shoulder. Bringing that shin parallel, foot is flexed, cactus your left arm. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist, drawing that left leg across the body. And breathe. Keeping that left shoulder on the mat. Keep your gaze up. Just a couple more breaths. And then slowly unravel. We'll come to that figure 4 on the side. Left ankle above the right knee. Feet are flexed to protect our knee. Draw in that right thigh. Maybe a little push if you need, a little extra. Hip stretch. Breathe. One more deep breath like this. And then slowly lowering that leg down. Let's bring both knees into our chest. Let's bring the legs up to the sky for a moment and just placing the palms onto the mat. Just let those legs reach up. Just a little gentle inversion. Getting that blood to circulate back to our heart from all that movement. And some great relaxation pose here. Legs up the wall. Nice stress release. One more breath. Maybe bend those knees for a happy baby. Grabbing the feet, flexing those feet. Maybe rock, side to side. Gently bring those knees into your chest. And welcome in your Shavasana. Let the shoulders melt into the earth, palms facing up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Tension away from your face, facial features. Just melt. So you can take this opportunity to stay here as long as you'd like. Or gently bring movement back as you draw your knees into your chest. And rock, roll, rock to one side, whatever side is comfortable. Gently sit yourself up, seated position. Take a moment, hands to heart center, close your eyes. Just a gentle bow. Enlighten me. Honors the light in you. Hands at the right center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me here at Yoga Studio here in Stoneham. Please, for more classes, go to ymcametronorth.org, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining me.